I try to make this video 3 times, right? But I want to say TikTok, this is for educational purposes only, on domestic violence. And maybe it was because I was so riled up because this topic means so much to me. Okay? As a domestic violence advocate and a person that really been through it. And this is just to share awareness. I don't know if they're going to put my video back up. But reason why the Briana battle thing really touches some of us is because we've really been through it, right? And a lot of us don't want to touch on it because it's still sensitive. It's still new. Okay? And especially for me. I'm still going through the process of getting a divorce. Okay? Filing the papers. But I've been through it too when I was 15 years old. Okay? So from 15 until I was way an adult. Okay? Not all relationships, not back to back to back. Okay? But when I was 15 years old, I was pregnant. When I was 15 years old, someone put a concoction together and made me drink it. When I was 15 years old, someone in my chest. I don't know what you could say on here. But I did say. Sorry, y'all. But I did say. If y'all know if I could say that on here, let me know. If I could show y'all the scar, let me know. But I would left for DEAD. And to see someone sit there and say they was tripped while pregnant, spit in their face while pregnant, and say that that man is no monster and retract your statement is rhetorical. And a lot of us don't like it. And a lot of us are hurt by it. Remember that you have a big platform. Remember there's people that look up to you. It may be some young girls. Remember what you're saying on these lives and watch what you say on these lives. Because as a domestic violence advocate, we will never promote that violence. Y'all make it okay. People on there talk about something. Oh, I'm going to pray for you. Hope y'all work it out. This and that. Work what out? With someone that literally tripped you while you're pregnant, spit in your face, and whatever else is going on, emotional, physical. You never know what is going on and if it's true. This really makes me upset. Then it was the last relationship I was in. Not the last. Let me say, the last domestic one that I was in. Okay? 2 real bad ones. One when I was just a minor. And one when I was an adult. And I remember the day driving in the car. And he was all in my head. We had to pull over. My face was about this big. I stood in front of the police station and I walked away. I was so afraid. He said, no, don't do it. Next thing you know, he proposed. Next thing you know, I was married. Getting abused for years and years and years. I was so afraid. Okay? A lot of us are really afraid. Okay? We would never go to the internet and smear campaign. We would never go to the internet and talk about it. Some of us it take years to even speak on it. Some of us can only speak on it because they behind bars. Some of us can only speak on it because they may be far away and they can't get to us. Some of us, they're still stalking us to this day. So you got to be careful what you say on this internet. You're a very impressionable woman. People look up to you. There's a lot of old people on there. Okay? But there's a lot of young people on there. And one of the statements that you said, when you retracted your statement, said he's not a monster. And that y'all both was the problem, which I already knew that. But one of the statements that you said was, oh yeah, so I was scrolling down my Facebook and I seen people make posts that they was with their boyfriend and oh, they the next day together with him after they black their eye, and people sitting there laughing. Okay, that's people that freaking are dumb. Not, excuse me, let me retract that. Not dumb. Not dumb, because I've been in these shoes, so I can't say dumb. People that say dumb things. Okay, dumb things. Just because it's okay doesn't make it okay for you. You have to understand you're carrying. You have to understand that your mental health is now what you have to worry about. You have to understand that you're about to have 2 kids and you may go through postpartum, and that is the worst thing ever. And imagine dealing with a domestic violence relationship. Let me say this too. If you go back, you're going to make it okay for others to go back. You can't go back after this. It's not okay. You can't smear this person's name and go back, because now you're like the girl that cried wolf and no one's going to believe you the next time. Remember, sorry, because the last video I did, I was so pissed off. Listen, I'm the one that got away. Okay? I'm not supposed to be here. I pushed out a baby after being stabbed in my chest. Okay? 9 months. Pregnant. Fractured ribs because I was thrown up against a tree. I had to push my baby like this on this thing, and I had to literally squat because I could not push my baby out. There's people that really been through it. It just makes me so frustrated, bruh. It really does. It makes me so freaking frustrated. Because now everyone's going to think it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. He just bit in my face. It's okay. It was just a little abuse. With a little prayer, it'll work. It doesn't stop. Especially you're saying these people are narcissists. So if you're saying they're a narcissist, you should know a narcissist has no empathy. They don't care. They're never sorry. They never apologize. And they don't care. And they'll keep doing it over and over and over. And it never is a never-ending story. And all they do is change victims. And you're nothing but a source of supply for that narcissist. And trust me, as many of others like you that they have. Stop letting this be okay. It's not right. You come on these screens and you come on these screens and you smear campaign these men just to take them back and just to say they're not a monster. You said this before to your ex-husband's sister. He's not a monster. I never said he was a monster. I'm starting to wonder who is the real monster here. It is not okay. It is not okay. It's sickening. It's sickening. I'm so pissed right now because I almost lost my life. The phone cords was cut that day in that hotel room. I bled out. I was 9 months pregnant. This isn't a joke to some of us. Okay? The way you go on Facebook and talk all that junk, some of us are really scared. Some of the people our attackers was very big, and we would never, even I don't care how much mouth we have. I'll talk all that shit to someone on the street, but to that person, no. Me going on live and saying, oh, this shrimp, this shrimp, no. Me going on live and saying all this stuff about this man that was abusing me, no. Because I will be afraid for my life.